Hi everyone, I'm Kiana Marsh.
I'm Anna Omagu.
And I'm Mark Duffy. Welcome back to Study Break. Study Break is a talk show at Fordham University that discusses all things pop culture. Today's episode will be dedicated to the Oscars, which will be airing this Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern on ABC.
Today, we're lucky to have both Isiah Magsino, the editor of Soul, a student-run fashion platform, and Ashley Qamar, the fashion editor of Mode, Fordham University's one and only fashion magazine. The pair will help us break down style trends that we might see on the red carpet this Sunday.
After that, we're going to go over our predictions for who might win, who and what might win at the Oscars this Sunday.
Stay tuned for more.
Welcome back. Now we'd like to bring Isiah and Ashley on. Come on over.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi. So red carpet fashion is one of the best parts of award season, and the Oscars has always had a number of memorable outfits, for better or worse. So which outfit at the past Oscars has stuck out to each of you, good or bad?
I would say Nicole Kidman last year. I think she wore Armani, and it was this blue sweetheart long dress. It had kind of a curve out at the hips. It was beautiful. She looked stunning.
Well, I'm gonna go on to the opposite. Okay, so Charlotte went to the Oscars, right?
Yeah.
I was just gonna say, so he's always a McQueen, and I believe, was it the floral McQueen that he wore?
It was
Was it the white one, or all white? Anyway, point being, past Oscars, it's always Chalamet for me.
Yeah.
I think he looks good in everything.
He looked great at the Golden Globes this year.
Always.
Yeah.
I
always.
loved that sparkling harness.
Everything looks good on him. I hate to be he's such a big thing right now, and I hate to be going on like the trend, but I do love him.
And what kind of outfits do you think we can expect to see this Sunday?
Well, I'm hoping, I've been seeing a lot of, and I'm not really happy about this, but a lot of the men are trying to diverge away from the traditional black and white tuxedo. Of course, I think Oscars calls for that kind of attire, and we'll definitely see that, but I'm hoping that guys are experimenting more. And yeah.
And then, of course, with men also, it's been interesting to see them have cutouts within their suits where they've been putting belts to have more of a fit waist. So I know that Michael B. Jordan has done that with like an off-white belt in the past. And so I think that that's a huge trend that we're gonna keep seeing over the years. I think that we're gonna see a lot of satin. I think I feel like we're gonna move a little bit away from sequins this year, just because last year there were a lot of people who did wear very simple gowns in terms of the fabric, but the silhouette was very, very interesting. I can only recall, I know Gal Gadot wore a beaded dress. But overall, the ones that I remember that are standing out to me were ones that were super, super clean. Yeah.
Who are you most excited to see on the red carpet? Maybe some like classic, simple trend.
Yeah, definitely Rami Malek. So Bohemian Rhapsody was so great, and I just can't wait to see what he's gonna pull out for the Oscars, just because all of his costuming for that movie was absolutely insane. I thought that he looked so spot on. It was so well done, and I think that in the past his awards style has just been just incredible. So I'm really excited to see him.
I'm excited to see, you said before, kind of menswear fashion.
Yeah.
I think he's definitely going to bring it, especially
Yeah.
for such a big, flavorful role like
Right.
that.
I remember, what was the awards show where he wore red? It was all red. Do you remember?
I remember the look.
Yeah. Anyway, I remember I saw him and I was like, good choice.
Are you excited to see him then, or do you have anything else?
Of course. I mean, my choice is kind of basic, but Lady Gaga out of all of them. If Timothy, but Lady Gaga for this one. I think she's interesting. She's an interesting person overall, just because when she first her first dip into fame, she was coming up with these crazy outfits, and now you see her kind of, she's going with some a little more sophisticated and elegant looks. So I'm excited to see what she pulls out this year.
So that's all the time we have for today, but thank you for watching, and be sure to check out Mode Magazine's Spring Edition.
Since the Oscars aren't until Sunday, we decided to make our own predictions on who we think will win.
To start, let's discuss Best Picture nominees. There are 8 this year: Bohemian Rhapsody, Black Panther, BlacKkKlansman, The Favorite, Green Book, Roma, A Star is Born, and Vice.
Our top 3 picks are Star is Born, The Favorite, and BlacKkKlansman.
A Star is Born is about a country singer, played by Bradley Cooper at the end of his fame, meeting and falling in love with a rising star, played by Lady Gaga.
Tell me something, girl.
Do you write songs or anything?
I don't sing my own songs.
Why?
I just don't feel comfortable.
The movie's big hit is its song Shallow, a leading competitor for Best Original Song. Bradley Cooper starred, co-wrote, directed, and produced the film, as well as displayed his surprising singing ability, while Gaga stunned audiences with her voice and her acting, and both are up for Best Actor and Actress, respectively. The film also stars Dave Chappelle, Andrew Dice Clay, and Sam Elliott, who's up for Best Supporting Actor.
Not only was the acting and music critically acclaimed, but the visuals were also stunning, earning it a nomination for Best Cinematography. Many were surprised when Bradley Cooper didn't get the nomination for Best Director, as he had for a number of other awards shows.
Our second choice for the Best Picture is The Favorite, which tells the story of a love triangle between Queen Anne, played by Olivia Colman, her close friend Lady Sarah, played by Rachel Weisz, and a servant, Abigail, played by Emma Stone.
If I were a man, I would ravish you. You have become close to Abigail. She is a viper.
You're jealous.
Each of the 3 women is nominated for Best Actress or Best Supporting Actress. This period piece is loosely based on actual history and has moments of comedy, drama, and pure confusion, making it an interesting watch, as well as a frontrunner for the night's biggest award.
BlacKkKlansman tells the story of an African-American detective in Colorado Springs, played by John David Washington, working to infiltrate and expose a local chapter of the Ku Klux Klan.
Hello, this is Ron Stallworth calling. Who am I speaking with?
This is David Duke.
Grand Wizard of the Ku Klux Klan. That David Duke?
Directed by the incredible Spike Lee, it earned Lee his first nomination for Best Director, which is surprising given his extensive career in Hollywood. The acting from Adam Driver as Washington's close friend and colleague also earned him a nomination for Best Supporting Actor. Okay, so who do we think is going to win?
If I'm going to be honest, I know that these 3 are frontrunners. I think it's kind of between The Favorite and also Roma, surprisingly.
Mm-hmm.
But I think Roma kind of has a disadvantage because it's a Netflix movie. And you know, kind of when you get to old Hollywood awards, there's a certain stigma against these new...
The streaming services.
Yeah, exactly, streaming services. And this like era of free film.
Mm-hmm.
And it's kind of not appreciated on the bigger screen at the same time. But I saw Roma. Phenomenal movie.
Yeah, I liked
Yeah,
Roma
I still need to
too.
see it. I haven't seen it yet.
It was really good, but I think that they might lean towards The Favorite just because of... I think it was a big enough deal that they even got nominated.
Yeah.
That's so true. I think they were the first on Netflix to get nominated for Best Picture, so it's really good.
And 10, knocking it out of the park, which is crazy.
It's kind of amazing, yeah. I'm rooting for The Favorite. I love that movie. I felt like just the story was so interesting and the acting was amazing. I love that movie, so I'm rooting for The Favorite. I need to see Roma though. I really want to see that.
Well,
it's on Netflix.
Yeah.
Watch it.
A foreign language film has never won the award, so they're at a disadvantage there.
That's true.
I do think, if you had asked me 2 months ago, I think that A Star is Born would have been the clear favorite for the win, but as we've seen at the BAFTAs and the Golden Globes, they haven't really been giving too many awards to A Star is Born. So, and the Oscars kind of follows the SAGs and BAFTAs, and so I don't know. But I loved the acting in The Favorite. I thought BlacKkKlansman was probably the best movie I saw this past year, but I think it might be a little too controversial in its subject matter for the Oscars to give it the biggest prize.
Yeah. But at the same time, Spike Lee is way overdue for his Oscar.
That is so true. I'm surprised
they might just
first
give it to
nomination.
him. I feel like they might just give it to him because the best director, at least, because they know he has deserved it through all he's done for filmmaking in general and
for
films
so
in
many
Hollywood.
years.
So many years.
Yeah.
So I also kind of think BlacKkKlansman might win Best Director because Spike Lee deserves finally that award. It's taken long enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I definitely agree with that.
I think that the Academy has the opportunity to say a lot by giving Roma the award.
Yeah.
So I think that it's going to be interesting to see if they take that opportunity or if they go for the more safe route and give it to like Bohemian Rhapsody or something like that.
I think they might surprise us this year, though. I think it's possible. I mean, the Oscars this year seem kind of strange.
I really have no idea.
Yeah, so I don't know. It could be anything.
Yeah.
Because I know also Green Book knocked out the Golden Globes.
Yeah,
They won a
that's
bunch
true,
of things in the Golden Globes, and now they've disappeared as front runners. But at the same time, usually the Golden Globes are a pretty good predictor of how the Oscars would go. So I think it's kind of all over the place this year.
Yeah.
I really think there's no clear
front runners.
And I've seen them all, so I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see.
Yeah. Other top categories are leading actor, leading actress, best supporting actor, and best supporting actress.
Yes, so we're all going to be watching. So make sure you check out Study Break's Instagram account if you want to stay updated on the results.
Unfortunately, that's all the time we have for today, but thank you again for watching.
Yes, thank you guys so much, and thanks to Isaiah and Ashley for coming onto the show.
We'll see you next time on Study Break. In the meantime, be sure to follow our social media accounts to stay up to date on all things pop culture and Fordham related. Bye.
Bye-bye.